Hey, yo, so we're going to move right on into the second segment of the clip, and that's Prince's Pick. So check it out. Today on Prince's Pick, Tank, the question is, right? Would you prefer, which one would you pick and prefer
Okay.
to be forever? Would you prefer to be the best fader in the world, give out the
Mm,
best fades ever, or give a decent fade, but
okay.
be the fastest haircutter in the world?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like you could
tough.
cut. Let's give it 15 minutes. Nah, because people do fastest fade in competition 15 minutes.
Let's
Let's
say
give
like
you
7 minutes.
7 minutes exactly. You can do a decent fade in 7 minutes,
Yeah,
or you can give the freshest fade in the world, but it
man.
takes you an hour.
That's a good question, Prince. Like, that's a really good question. Hour, I can't do 45
Hour.
minutes.
Let's
If
do
that-
let's do like 50 minutes. Let's not force it, but
it-
that's not
yeah,
because if you do 45 minutes, then yeah, of course I would do the freshest fade in the world.
yeah.
I'm
All right,
doing
let's
fades
do.
right now for 45 minutes. Haircut and beard right now for me is 45 minutes. So yeah, I
If
would
I can
definitely.
get,
It's an easy take. So that's why I said an hour to kind of push it a little
yeah.
bit.
I think this is a good question, Prince. But I think there's a few more questions that I need to ask you before I answer
All
this.
right,
Like,
let's go.
am I getting paid more for the longer haircut? Is it the
No,
same
no,
price
no, we
per
don't know.
haircut? Oh,
Listen,
we don't know.
you don't even have a charge yet because you can charge based on that. So that's
Based
why
on, okay.
it's a good question. You know, you might charge more because you're the freshest
Oh
haircutter in the
man.
world,
I
or you
think
might charge less and bang them out fast.
I think for me in the position I'm in, and y'all know that I create content. I do YouTube tutorials, TikTok tutorials, Instagram tutorials. I think for me, I would be fine with being the best hair, fader in the world and taking that extra time because I'm gonna need that extra time to create my content. Now,
Right.
if I was just a barber behind the chair and I would just post sporadically on on Instagram and such, just trying to get more clients, I think I'd go for the quicker haircuts because I could knock out if I could do 7 to 10 minute haircuts, bro. That's almost six
Yeah.
haircuts an hour. Even if I'm just charging $20, that's
Mhm.
what 6 times 2. That's $120 an hour. Which
Yeah.
we can charge that. If you're giving a great haircut as well. But I'm just saying, like behind the chair, I only got to work 2-3 days, knock out all my clients. Boom, I'm good. I'm
That's a good
good.
answer.
You know
That's a
what I'm
good
saying?
answer.
So I think it just depends. But for me, like what I do now, I just want to take that extra time and make sure I'm giving a really good haircut because I'm going to display it on all my platforms to try to grow my platforms more. So
Exactly.
that's why that matters to me. But other than
Right.
that, I'm cool with giving a decent haircut at 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Word,
I'm cool
word.
with that.
All right, so you
What
picking the
about you?
7 minutes. You're
Yeah,
the fastest fade in the world.
no, I'm picking the good haircuts.
All right, same,
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
I'm picking the best haircuts in the world because if I'm the best fader in the world, I can charge a little more. You know what I'm saying? So the price is same as going fast. So if you're doing fast, but you're charging a regular, if it's mediocre fade, you got to charge regular price. If you're the best fader in the world, I'm at least doing $150 for the
yeah.
haircut. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So $150 for the haircut, and then what? You work 5 hours a day. You still don't have to work so many hours in the week. You know what I'm saying? Five
Yeah.
hours a day, 5 days a week should cut it at $150 a haircut.
Hey,
And
what's the numbers on that? Let me do the numbers on that real quick. Hold on. So we're doing
yeah,
150. We're doing 5 haircuts a day,
that's
right?
$750 a day.
Yeah, that's
So
750. You work
1,500 in 2 days, 3,000. So 37.
2250 in 3. It's 2250 for 3 days.
4 days will be you fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, we ain't
Hold on.
good with three. It'll be
Hold on.
3,000
Hold
for
on. 15, $3,750. $3,750, I think, in 5 days.
yes.
Correct
Yes.
me if I'm wrong, but
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
3,750. You're making damn near four, and I mean, you stay an extra hour every day. Let's do 6 hours, and you're making 4 G's a week.
Yeah, facts. So
You know
that's
what I'm
what
saying?
you
And
would.
plus, yeah, and plus, like you said, I post on social media. I would love to be posting the best
Dope.
fade in the world on social media every single day. On top of that, I'm an educator for a clipper company, Stylecraft Pro. Shout out to the gang.
Let's go,
Like
baby.
I showcase with them. I'm showcasing at CT Barber Expo. Right now, I'm trying to get like the illest looking model with cut. So I'm only an hour away from CT, so I can bring a model right from home. So I've
Yeah.
been the last few weeks, I've been trying to get like the best
Find the model for
fucking
you.
model pot. Yeah, because I'm trying to
Yeah.
go up there and show out. You
Yeah.
feel me? So with that said, you're the best fader in the world. I can show out on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? When I go to showcase on these platforms. Also, I'm an educator for Stylecraft. I teach. So if I can go and teach people to be, if I'm the best fader in the world, obviously I know how to teach how to be the best fader in the world. That makes my educational platform a little more valuable. So at
Okay.
that point, I'm only you working 5 days a week, 6 hours a day. I'm making 4 G's doing that, and then I'm on every platform and globally in the world because I'm the best fader in the world.
That makes sense.
Yes.
I was gonna ask you, so I got a question for you based off of your Prince's pick. So
Yeah.
talking about the best faders, who do you think right now, whether it's someone big or someone small,
I
is
was
the
gonna
best
say,
fader?
it's not someone big. Although the big one, like you might not, I don't even kind of remember. I follow a lot of barbers. Right? Everybody I follow is a barber. First of all, I only
Yeah,
follow barbers or my clients.
yeah,
And bro, there's some savage animals out here in the world that their name ain't big.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like the Los Cuttits and all that. They're like the biggest names and stuff. And
yeah,
they're savages. They are savages. Nothing taken away from them. But there's some guys with 140 followers, bro,
yeah.
that are absolute animals. I kind of trying to think of. There's this dude, 24K Fades. I follow.
Yeah, I
His
know
thing,
him. Yeah, he's
his,
fire.
his things are gleamy, and he's not. He's got a decent amount of followers. He don't
Yeah,
got
I
no
think.
140. He's
Yeah,
got
no, I think.
followers.
Yeah, I think he's got like 60K, 50K,
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
around
he's
there.
got followers.
Yeah.
But there's even more. There's so many great barbers on this planet, bro. Like there's
Have you heard
barbers
of
in.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's this one
Yeah.
barber, bro. I think he charges $150. That we were talking since you brought you said that price, and it reminded me as I cut one of my I say colleagues. He's another barber in the city that I'm at, but he has his own barber shop. His name is also Tank.
Oh,
He
okay.
came to me one time and he was telling me how he went to I think it was him, how he went to Denver, Colorado, and there's this barber out there. His name is Jesus the Barber.
Okay.
And yeah, when you get time, look him up. I'll tell Mario to post his stuff on the screen as well. But he's cold, bro. And I mean,
Yeah.
he's
No, there's some
predominantly.
cold mofos on this planet,
Yeah.
boy. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, there's
I
people
actually
that.
follow this dude on Instagram, bro. He's predominantly Hispanic, like clients, but all his
Yeah.
haircuts are like butter, bro, like super fire.
Yeah, I be seeing like who people outside of this country a lot are mega flames.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I see at least a lot of people. There's Middle Eastern barbers go crazy. There's Italian barbers go crazy. There's a lot of barbers that I follow that are the craziest barbers are not from America. And then you go in their comments and nobody's even speaking English, but the shit is flame old. Like
yeah.
there's some flame barbers.
Your
So
boy said they ain't even speaking English.
they ain't even speaking English in the
Nah,
comments, bro.
I already know. Yeah, yeah. It's like not even words. It's like symbols and stuff.
Facts.
It's like the Turkish
Facts.
barber. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I've been seeing,
Yeah,
like, the
bro.
symbols
And they
stuff.
are so flame. I don't know if they photoshopping or what, but there's some flamos outside of this country. So I couldn't even begin to tell you who's the best. But I follow so much barbers. I'm embedded and engulfed in the barber industry. So I see so much fades every day that I couldn't tell you who's the best. But I know there's a hell of a lot that we don't even know.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And I think, like you said, though, it just boils down to what the person wants to do. Like, I think everyone, when we first become barbers, we think like, oh, I got to be the best fader. I got to give the best fades. You know what I'm saying? Which, in a sense, we kind of do, right? But I think now that I'm a little older, a little more mature, I see things more as a business standpoint as well, not just being the best hair cutter. But there's barbers, bro, who cut like. Shout out to my man Breed Baza, by the way, man. I don't know if you know Breed
Oh
Baza.
yeah.
Bro, he be putting out 10-minute haircuts. And not
I remember
the
that.
man.
I remember him when he started, like he was blowing up for that.
He did that blueprint. He did a course for it. And not to knock the man. He does great haircuts. However, once again, not to knock the man, I've seen haircuts better. But for a 10-minute haircut, bro, that thing is fire. And not just saying that, like, it could be a 30-minute haircut and it's still a good haircut, right? But I see people do better haircuts than him, but they're taking an hour long, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just to say that he doesn't give the best haircuts, but he's knocking out clients in 10, 15 minutes. And I've seen his schedule, bro. He's booked Thursday, Friday, and Saturday all day. I'm talking about 10-minute slots as well.
10-minute slots.
And he's knocking them out. So if you're someone who wants to make money and you don't want to charge or you can't charge the 150, let's just say for whatever reason, like you just can't get that good, or the community, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And you wanted to get fast, like super fast, and give out good haircuts, not great, but good haircuts.
Right.
You can probably charge $40 to $60 in a certain area and make $1,000, $1,500, $2,000
No, you
a day
could.
doing that.
I actually did it before. I worked in a hair salon when I first started my career, and I always been fast for some reason. Even when I wasn't the best. I mean, I'm not the best. I mean, to take that. I was about to say, even when I wasn't the best barber, I'm not the best barber right now. But like when I wasn't great, like I am a great barber. I wasn't great before. I was good, mediocre, and I was working in this hair salon out here, and it's a hair salon / barbershop. But I was like, all the barbers were cosmetologists in there, and I was like the only actual barber with a license. So I think there was one more, me and another guy, and they were taking commission, and they were only charging $10 a haircut, bro. Like this place is super mega booked all day, and I ain't talking about back in the day. This is only like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Not even, bro. Like 4 or 5 years ago, and they were charging $10 a haircut, bro. So
Sheesh.
I was, I was not about to be all day with these haircuts for $10, and they're taking
And commission.
and commission. They're taking 40%. So I was getting $6 a haircut.
That's nuts.
I was
bro.
getting $6 a haircut. So, but to go with your point, I was banging them out, and they weren't all wanting skin tight fades, so that was a good thing. But a few of them did here and there. But it was mostly a one on the sides with scissor work up top. That was mostly what it was. And I never had to pull out a razor or nothing and all that. And I think it was $15 if you wanted the beard. So it was a little better when they wanted the beard. But I was doing them in 10 minutes, and I was booked up for the entire damn day, because obviously any place with $10 haircuts gonna be booked all damn day.
Yeah.
And then especially if you have a barber in there that's doing good haircuts. So I was banging them out for 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day. I had Breed Baza's schedule, just not charging the same.
Yeah.
So I've been there. Yo, so what would you guys choose? Throw it in the comments, man. Would you rather be the best fader in the world, or would you rather be a mediocre fader but the fastest hair cutter in the world? You can bang out a skin tight fade that looks decent in 7 minutes or less. Let me know. Let Tank know. Put it in the comments. Let us know here on the clip. We might have you on one day.